Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Meat Locker, episode 6. And
Welcome.
it's just me and Josiah this week. Dallas is working crazy late at Amazon. He's working until like 9 or something. So no wonder your deliveries get so quick to your house, because
Yeah.
they got the workers working till freaking 9 o'clock.
All I can say is I truly appreciate all the Amazon people and UPS.
For real, man. And Dallas is working 10 days in a row, too.
Yeah, that's a
Like,
lot.
dude. Whew.
I can barely get myself to work 3.
That's crazy. Do you have 3 days in a row and then a day off?
No, I work 5. I work
Okay.
Monday through Friday. They actually just changed my schedule, so I was working from 6:15 to 2:45, but now I'm working from 4 to 4 to no, from no, not 4.
I was like, hey.
So early. From 8 to 4:30. So I love it way more because I
Oh,
can actually
really?
sleep, get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. Me personally, I like getting off the earliest as possible, just so you have your day ahead of you. But
Yeah.
still, 4 is like that's light work.
And for me, it was like I was getting off and I was so tired that I have to take a nap. So I'd wake up around 4:30 anyway for my nap. So it's
Mm,
basically exactly the same, except for my whole day at work, I'm not dying
right.
like of sleep
Mm, gotcha. Yeah,
deprivation
that
or
makes
whatever it's
sense.
called.
Is there any way you can bring the camera down a little bit? Okay, just so
Is that
just in
good?
your underwear.
Naked.
Just so like, yeah, there's more in view. All right, cool. Um, so just real quick, if you're watching on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Blobbity Blue, the whole video version is on YouTube. Please give it a watch
You
if
must see our
you want to.
face.
And vice versa, if you're watching on YouTube, it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that jazz. How are we doing today?
I mean, what can I say? The sun's shining. It's a beautiful day outside. It's been like 80s all week. What do you think about
Yeah,
that?
dude, you're telling me the thing behind me, the air conditioner, thank the Lord and Savior that I got it when I did. I got it installed yesterday, and I mean, I'll briefly touch on this. My room is like on the side that the sun always just beams, and it's literally like a microwave in my room. And I finally have an air conditioning, so it's like, dude, have you ever been in the hotel and you just crank the AC?
Yeah, every
It's
time I do.
dude, it's like that. Like it's just even the smell. It's almost like air conditioning has a smell or something. I don't know
Yeah.
if I'm tripping or what, but oh my god, it's like
So, where'd you get it from?
I don't know. My dad got it somewhere. I think he got it free or like at a yard sale for like $10 or probably. I know he wouldn't spend a lot on it, but
Yeah. How
yeah.
how does it work? Like, how do you keep it cold? You put water in there or something?
No, I was like, Dad, how does it work? He's like, well, it's I don't really know. I'm like, no one knows because it's like you plug it into the wall and then it makes cold air. I
Yeah.
literally don't know how it does it. Like,
Like
if it made hot
with
air, I would understand,
yeah.
because it probably just heats up some coils or some crap and blows it
Yeah.
through, but it makes
Uh-huh.
cold air. So I
Yeah,
literally,
like with cars, then you have to add coolant to for
exactly.
the
Yeah.
so
If it just explodes one day, that's probably like,
yeah, it needs coolant.
yeah.
You should pour some coolant in there
But here's
just in
the thing,
case.
I look just through the vents. But I looked it up. I'm like, do you need to add water to air conditioners? It said most of them you don't.
It's
So
crazy. I really now I'm gonna look up later
yeah,
how it works. How can you
yeah,
just make cold air?
yeah. I mean, yeah, and it was but yeah, it's a game changer, dude. Like,
Yeah, because most houses here aren't made with air conditioning.
yeah, yeah, because it's hot only like a few months out of the year. But when
Yeah.
it is hot, it's like blazing hot.
Hmm.
There's nothing worse than like, well, two things. If you're like on the computer, working around a hot machine that's giving off heat in a hot
Yeah.
room, and also trying to sleep when it's hot.
Dude, I tell you what, I cannot sleep if it's hot. Like
Hmm.
I'm literally touching my skin right now and it's just like sticky because it's so hot here.
Sweat, yeah. It's humid too in Washington. Like it's literally like 50% humidity is like pretty normal. It's
Yeah,
insane.
it's bad, and but I mean, I guess we put up with it for. It's pretty nice here. I would say
Oh, I
that
love it
like
here.
the weather here is not terrible. I don't like
No.
it raining all the time, but when it's not raining, it's usually perfect weather to me.
Yeah, same here. I mean, yeah, I love the weather and I love Washington as a state as well. We were talking about Eastern Washington, Western Washington, how diverse it is.
Mhm.
Plus, just like how fresh the air is because of all the
Yeah.
trees, like the ocean, all these rivers, these amazing hikes, like
Hmm.
the people. I don't know. It's just I love it here.
Yeah.
Feel like we're incredibly blessed to be born in this state.
I feel like and it's literally like 45 minutes for us to drive, not even that to drive to the ocean. Like
Dude, not even that.
I
20 minutes.
after yeah, I love going to the ocean, and after living by the ocean my whole life, I don't think I'd ever want to move away. Like I wouldn't want to live in somewhere that's in the middle of the US
Yeah.
because you couldn't go to the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, literally, there's a restaurant, the one I used to work at, you can see the ocean from that restaurant.
That's so cool.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah, it's I think that my favorite part about where we live is the ocean. Being able to go by the water,
Yeah.
just seeing all the islands. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, exactly. And if you guys aren't familiar, it's not like an ocean that's like Bahamas, it's
Yeah,
like it's it's not like one you necessarily want to swim in or like walk on the beach without shoes. It's like the beaches are just like big old rocks and
rocks.
like
Yeah,
sand with like bugs all over the place and
yeah,
like the oh
seaweed everywhere.
yeah, the water's like crazy
Kind of
cold, like
stinks.
always stinks.
Yeah.
But it's still beautiful. So
Hmm.
yeah.
It's
Um
yeah, you could like I don't know, go metal detecting. Remember
yeah,
when we did
we
that like a
did.
couple years ago?
We did not find a single thing on the beach.
No, and we we look so stupid, but whatever. I mean, it
But
was
the thing
fun.
is, I think yeah, exactly. I think it probably we didn't find anything because maybe like it's like metal detected a lot, but what we
Mhm.
did start finding things is when we went on the trails and like we're like off the beach but near the beach. We
Yeah,
found a bunch of
true.
crap, remember?
And I just
But
got a notification on my Snapchat that that was 2 years ago from a couple days ago.
dang.
Yeah, 2 years.
Whew, that's crazy.
We're getting older by the day. I wanted
Jeez,
to,
man.
one thing I wanted to ask you was, I wanted to talk about like personalities with people and stuff. Do you find yourself just to, like not laugh at things that other people find hilarious?
Oh, for sure.
Like I feel like I always for a while thought there was like something like wrong with me or something because people would show me videos and other people would just be cracking up and I'm just like, "Heh,
Hmm.
that's good. That's kind of
Yeah,
funny." I
yeah.
just don't like laugh at things that much.
It depends. Yeah, I mean, I know what you're saying, um, because a lot of people there's different types of comedy. It's like there's like sitcom comedy almost,
Hmm.
and then there's like more stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like those are. I mean, I feel like there's a lot more different categories and types of comedy, but those are like that's an example of two very different types.
Yeah.
Like
I think it also depends on who you're with.
yeah,
Like if
for
I'm with you
sure.
guys, I'll or like like my cousin Danny or something, I'll just like I'll laugh at things. It's super funny, even things other people find stupid. But I think when I'm around certain people, I'm just like I don't laugh at things that much. Like things aren't that funny to me.
No, entirely know what you're talking about.
Like how people have like a laugh where they're like ha 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 ha. I don't know. I can't explain it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
laughing out loud.
Yeah. I don't feel
Yeah.
like I have a laugh like that unless
Yeah.
I'm with somebody that genuinely just makes me laugh.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
I
talking
mean,
about though?
yeah, for sure. I mean, and I think it should be good almost that it's rare to get that genuine crazy laugh,
Mm-hmm.
because I had that a few times on the last podcast,
Mm-hmm.
when
Yeah,
I was
like
like
that's what
straight
I
dying,
mean.
you
Yeah,
know?
like there's times and like when you're with certain people, you will have like a laugh like
Mm,
that.
yeah.
But when you're with other people, I guess maybe people you don't really know or just people that don't bring out the best in you, you just don't like find things that funny.
Yeah, and that makes sense too, you know? I mean, there's also different like levels of laugh, you
Yeah.
know?
Mm-hmm.
Like starting from the very bottom, like laughing just to make it not awkward,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
like laughing it's like funny but not worth, like, I don't know. There's like so many different levels of laughter, but
Yeah.
I know what you mean. It's a weird thing. And also it's like for a while when I watch TV shows by myself,
Mm-hmm.
I won't laugh. Like in my head, I realize that it's super funny. I'm like, well, you know,
Yeah.
I won't say anything. But like if
Yeah, I'm the same way.
but if I watch something with like people, then I'll
Mm-hmm.
laugh.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
I was listening to a podcast on my way home today, and it was super funny. But like, I was the same way. I just wasn't laughing, but in my head, I was like, "That's super funny."
Yeah.
But my facial expression is just like blank. And I
Yeah,
think it also has
exactly.
to do with me driving home. It takes about 25 to 30 minutes, and sometimes I just forget that I'm driving. Do you ever have that happen to you where you're just driving
Dude.
and you just like
Yes.
you're just not you like you're paying attention but you're not like you know
Yeah,
what's
and that
going
it
on.
only happens when you're like going home or
Yeah.
going to somewhere where you like it's so routine.
It's just yeah, and boring.
Dude, and sometimes I like feel like I teleport. Like I'll
No,
be
me
driving
too.
too and I'll be in my head like just thinking about it, and then I like, whoa, holy crap, did I like run a red light? Like
Yeah,
I don't even
same.
know. Like
I know it's like you're zoning out and you're like,
yeah.
wait, how was I even like going the right direction this whole
Yeah,
time?
exactly.
Oh
Making
no, it just
turns like
happened.
completely zoned out. Yeah.
Dude, it's bad. I don't know if it's safe for it to be driving
But
like
yeah,
that.
I know, but I don't think we're fully zoned out. I think maybe we're just like, I don't know how to explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Because if something did like come up, I think we
Mm-hmm.
would realize it, but maybe our brain just zones it out because it's literally like we see that same view and do that same action
Mm-hmm.
like so many times before, so your brain kind of like
It's
zones it
just
out
yeah.
or something.
Yeah. It just already know maybe it's because like it already knows what it's doing.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to focus that hard because it just
Yeah.
does it already. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah, but yeah, I think if you know or if someone were all walking on a crosswalk or some crap like that, your brain would still like realize to check the crosswalk and things like that. But I don't
Yeah.
know. Yeah, but sometimes it does happen like really drastically where you won't remember anything, and then you're like, boom, I'm almost home, and I'm like, holy crap,
Yeah.
what have I been doing for the last 10 minutes?
It's weird how the brain works.
For
Um
real.
I was gonna bring up this as I was drinking this water.
Mm,
Have you heard about like how I think it's Aquafina, just how they get their water, how they go
no.
to like different countries and just like suck water out of like African villages or something like that. And
No.
that's how we get all of our bottled water. Like you know how
What?
people they go to Costco and buy those big giant like 24 packs or whatever they are. Everybody does it
Yeah.
now. Like
Uh-huh.
if you go to someone's house, they're gonna have water bottles, right?
Not me, but yeah.
Okay, well that's good. I feel like I should stop because
Yeah.
everywhere I go, everybody always has just bottles of water from Costco.
Mm.
And I don't know, this could be wrong, but from what I've heard, they just suck all the water in like African villages.
Gee, like specifically African
Well, no,
or
but
just
like
rural
just
world?
anywhere where they can find water because there's such a big demand.
They must pay the people or
I
something.
would hope so. Like,
Yeah. Just come in like, what are those people doing? Giant hose in their well.
like
Like,
sucking all the water from the
it's like
toilets and
it's
everything.
yeah. Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah,
I would recommend not doing that and just get like a water bottle
yeah,
and just
it's
fill it up in your sink or some crap because
yeah,
I don't know.
it's just better. I mean, I'm sure we all, not everybody, but majority of people just buy all their bottled waters and just use all this plastic, which is probably not good. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, I guess if you recycle it, doesn't that make that big of a difference?
true.
But um, yeah, dude, just real quick, I found this out today.
Hmm.
Uh, do you know what a Macintosh is? The fruit?
No,
It's a type of apple.
a Macintosh.
Yeah,
Uh-huh. Is it
isn't
good?
that, dude? I don't know, but the thing is, it's like Apple Macintosh.
Hmm.
That's why they got that's why they
Oh,
call it a Macintosh
Mac.
because it's an apple. And you call the Mac is short for Macintosh.
I
Isn't that a
never even knew
trip?
that.
Me either.
Macintosh. Do they
I
call it Macintosh? Like
um
the computer? I think
they
they do.
yeah, yeah. But it's
I
a
haven't
type
used
of
Apple in a
apple.
while.
Isn't it crazy? Like I literally yeah, I'm not seeing Macintosh anywhere, but you definitely hear it. But yeah, I don't know. That's just something I thought that was cool because my grandpa gave me this candle, and
Mhm.
the scent was Macintosh. I'm like, so I guess
And you're like, did you look it up?
well, he just
You're
told
like, what?
me
Oh, okay.
it's like a type of apple, and I don't know. My brain kind of exploded. I thought that was kind of cool.
I never knew that this whole time.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of businesses with crazy like meanings behind their logos.
Mm.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Let me see.
I wonder what the colors in the Google logo mean.
Like if you look at this Toyota one, apparently there's all the
Oh,
letters in the
oh, whoa, that's cool.
um yeah, if you looked it up, there's just so many different names, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that this meant that.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's really cool.
But
Dang. Speaking of vehicles, kinda. um, I'm I got a new. Well, I'm gonna hard whatever. I got a new job, which I told you off
mhm,
camera. Um, it's it's basically the job is. This is gonna seem weird. I don't want to say the name of the place just for
yeah,
secrecy. So it's gonna seem like I'm like dodging things, but basically, the position is prepping and assembling in a kitchen.
mhm,
So I basically, um, you know how you go to some stores and they have like pre-made sandwiches, pre-made salads.
yeah,
You just buy and whatever.
right,
So basically, it's that. It's like
okay,
you cut the vegetables, slice the meat, whatever, assemble the salads, assemble the sandwiches, put them in the
mhm,
things, send them off.
yeah.
That's the job.
Well, that doesn't sound too bad.
No, man. Um, what was that?
It's a car.
I thought that was a
When do you
dinosaur.
start?
Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday?
Yeah,
Wow, I can't
yeah,
wait. I'm Next week we'll have to talk about how it was. I
yeah,
hope that it's not like you start and there's just a bunch of old ladies
yeah. Well,
like just complaining the whole time.
the boss was really nice, and I think it's just three other young guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she
That's fine.
said, and dude, it literally like everything was like hitting the nail right on the head. Like she was like, we want some guy that's you don't want one bad apple in the group because then you'll get into work and see, oh, Jimmy's here. Jimmy has such a negative attitude and it makes
Yeah.
everybody's vibe bad. So
Hmm.
I'm assuming everybody there is going to be going to have good vibes and I don't know. So there's two things that I think make this job like really good for me personally. One is that she said that you know what to expect every day.
Yeah.
Like there's just a list of crap you do every day, and it's as simple as that. And it's
Mhm.
it's chopping vegetables, so it's low stress stuff. So you know what to expect, which is huge, because even at the dishwasher job that when I worked with you, like I know what to expect kind of, but
Mhm.
sometimes there's way more patience. Sometimes it's like bacon day, which was like 20 pans, greased pans, and it's like, you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah,
like you never know what you're gonna
like caked
expect,
on
really.
lasagna.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, freaking lasagna
Yeah.
day.
Dude, I remember when I used to wash dishes, I'd be so mad when they do lasagna day or like just baked beans or something and be
Oh,
stuck on the other side of the pan.
and the eggs every morning.
The SpongeBob eggs.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
all I'm
that's a
saying,
kitchen standard, dude.
really?
SpongeBob eggs. Yes, I was watching this H3H3 video,
Uh-huh.
and he went to a hospital and
Uh-huh.
looked at the eggs, and they looked exactly like that. SpongeBob.
Wait, he did he do that because of the SpongeBob eggs?
No, he didn't make
Like,
a video dedicated to the eggs. I don't know why he was at the hospital, but I just remember that.
okay, so for people who don't know, SpongeBob eggs are basically well, when I work at the hospital now, he used to work at the hospital with me, and they would make the eggs in a steamer. Like they would cook them in a steamer, so it would create holes in the egg, which is already not really like real egg. It's like in a bag. I mean, I think they put real eggs into it,
It's like
but
liquid.
yeah, it's liquid egg. I think it has real eggs, but
I would hope.
it's not. It doesn't look like an egg. It just looks
Yeah.
like an egg in a
Looks like
sack.
orange juice, basically.
Yeah, like in a big sack. And they pour it into a pan and put it in the steamer, and it comes out like a solid, but there's a
Yeah.
bunch of air holes in it. And it looks like
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
You could
It looks
literally
just
pull it
disgusting.
out in one piece, and it's actually square like SpongeBob too.
Yeah,
And it would just look like a big old cheese block, basically.
like a like a cheese platter, but like just like in the shape of a pan. And
In the shape of a
like
platter.
yeah, because it was a liquid, so it would form to whatever shape. You could literally
Dude,
form SpongeBob if you put it into
dude,
a cookie cutter
that's what I was
thing.
gonna say. You should ask the person that makes it, Cheryl,
Oh gosh,
to put them in cookie cutters and then sell them like that.
dude, it's just disgusting.
Yeah,
We used to open the egg up and just look at it because you can only look at it and you're just disgusted by how it
yeah.
looks.
It's just so like unsettling how it
And they don't
looks.
do that anymore, actually, with
Oh,
our new
really?
manager. Yeah, she stopped. She stopped that because look, just it got too bad. It was getting worse. And so
I
now
can't
they
imagine.
now they freshly cook the eggs on the
Like
grill,
it's that
and it
hard.
actually sells more,
Who would have thunk?
surprisingly. And when those eggs start to look bad, they just make more. Like I
Like,
don't know why I didn't think of this sooner, but
what brought
I
us
don't
onto
know.
that?
Oh, you knew
Right.
wait, what was
So,
before the eggs? I don't remember.
basically, I know what to expect in this
Oh
job.
yeah.
So that's huge. And two, um, the hours. So one is full time, it's 30 to 40 hours a week, which is great.
Oh, wow.
It's good wage. And the hours, it's either 6 to 2 or 7 to 3. So that for me personally is like amazing, because I like getting up early and going to the job early, and I get to get out crazy early in the day,
Mhm.
you know?
Yeah, what time do you go in, you said?
Either
6?
6 to 2 or 7 to 3.
That's not bad at all.
No, man. And I make dinners at my house. So it's like, it's pretty important for me to get home by like 4. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
So, but yeah,
So, um, do you still have your car or did you sell it?
I sold it.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So, how long will it take you to walk there? Couple
Um,
hours?
no, 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 no. You know where it is?
Yeah.
Okay. It'll probably, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure if I'm gonna walk there.
Hmm.
Um,
Do you think you actually would walk there?
Were you saying it as a joke?
No, like now I'm actually asking you
Were
seriously. At
you
first it
saying
was a
first as
joke.
a joke? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. I actually am
So I think that
considering
would
it.
take a couple
No,
hours.
no, no. It'd take like a half an hour,
You think so? Let me think.
maybe an hour at most.
Okay, maybe. How long did it used to take you to walk to my house from where you live?
Yeah, that's
Remember
another
when we would meet
story.
up?
Here, let me write that down. Meeting with Josiah. Meeting.
Yeah,
Um,
when we
I don't know. It'd take like 15 minutes.
Okay, so
So twice the length. That's
maybe
about
like
it.
45 to an hour.
No, I don't know,
I think
man.
it's more than twice the length. Okay, I think it'll take you about 45 minutes. I think it's a little bit further than it was from your house to mine.
Yeah. Um, let me just. I'll look it up right now. Be
That's a
entertained.
good idea, actually. Because it's Build-A-Bear, right?
It is in fact Build-A-Bear. It's actually what's that place called? I should know because I'm hired there.
Yeah.
God, I'm an idiot. It's Build-A-Bear. I'm an idiot. I thought you were saying I thought you were saying Jungle Playland because there's a Build-A-Bear in there. And I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm a professional stuffer. I'm a
I don't
fool.
know they had a deli in Build-A-Bear, but it must be new.
Okay. Okay. Says an hour and 6 minutes walking.
Oh, okay.
So actually now
So
that
you
I'm
start
looking at
at
it,
6, you'd have to wake up about 4:20 and then leave about 4:50.
okay.
Well,
Probably not
actually, they're not really
walking.
calculating how fast you walk. If you
I
walk with
walk
a
quick.
slight brisk, you might make it 50 minutes.
You better stop that right now. There's a bus category. Whatever. Um, I'm gonna find a way.
There's always a
Um,
way.
see, I would use my little brother's car,
Hmm.
but um, he's planning on getting a job too. And my grandpa said I can use his car
Hmm.
in the meantime. Um, so, and I might just take the local bus
Hmm.
too. Like, I am not opposed to riding the bus, especially if like the timings work out. And I'm fine with
Yeah.
walking home too, literally.
Hmm.
Like, because I can take my time walking home,
Hmm.
but I would feel kind of stressed walking there in case I'm like,
True.
I don't know, running late or some crap. Um, but I don't know.
I'm sure.
Walking,
Actually, I don't know. Is there a bus that goes up by your house somewhere?
yeah, it's at the end of my street. I just
Okay.
if I didn't have to get off another bus and get onto a different bus, like how sometimes you have to do that,
Yeah.
I would do the bus like 100%.
Hmm.
Like if I just get on there, take me close to it, and then I get off, like that's fine with me, dude.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, what if it even at least took you at least halfway there? That'd be better than nothing,
yeah, I mean
right?
halfway it would still be a half an hour walk.
Hmm.
Well, given my speed, probably about 20 minutes.
Yeah. So you're on a
So that's
slight
not
brisk.
ideal.
Yeah.
Um, but the thing is, it's not that far,
Yeah.
you know? I
Yeah.
like you could get there in like 5 minutes in a car for people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, yeah. So, but I'll figure something out. But basically, why I brought that up is you brought up vehicles, kind
Hmm.
of. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting a vehicle,
Hmm.
obviously.
Yeah.
Um, so I'm gonna spend a healthy chunk of change on it as
Hmm.
well.
Hmm.
I think I want to spend probably about like $8,000 on it or something like that.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Yeah. I'd say that's a good car.
8 to 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to get because at
Hmm.
8 to 10, I kind of have a choice as
Hmm.
opposed to when we were younger.
Yeah.
You kind of get what you can pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like I
I
was
mean,
thinking,
something good on gas is what I would say.
yeah, like I almost just want like a Civic, like a
Yeah.
nicer, newer Civic.
Hmm.
Um,
Also, the Toyota Camrys or Toyota
yeah,
Corolla.
Yeah,
Or
those as well.
yeah, those are really good on gas,
Hmm.
and they look
Yeah.
nice.
See, it's difficult because, yeah, exactly. I almost want an SUV as well. Like, I like the way SUVs drive more than cars almost.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
you're
me
higher
too.
up,
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know.
Hmm. And it just depends. I mean, you're probably not driving super like a crazy amount, so you probably honestly don't
No,
have to worry about gas mileage because
that's
if you're
very
just
true.
going to work and you don't live that
Right.
far, it's second to none, if you will.
Yeah. Gosh, I want a Tesla so badly, dude.
Those are extremely nice. Although I don't like how boring the interior is
I
on.
kind
I
of
don't
like
know
that.
which one it was I was
They're
looking.
all boring or
Oh, all of them
simple.
are? They're just simple.
They
Okay.
only have two buttons on the wheel, and
Hmm.
then the screen is the rest.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it.
I
And
guess
like,
it just takes a certain, just depends on the person, I guess. For me, I
yeah,
like to have a lot of cool
tactile
functions.
buttons. Well, you
Yeah,
still have all the
buttons.
functions, but it's just on
They're
the
just
screen.
okay. And I like the interior to have a nice look to it.
I like the look personally. It
Hmm.
feels like you're in, like, you're in the future. It kind of looks like that. But you know, I like the looks of the outside as well.
Hmm.
But some people don't.
Yeah.
But what I really like, the self-driving would be so sick. The instant torque is something that I want to feel so badly. You
Explain
know?
that to me.
All right. So, you know
As
how,
if I had a stupid friend next to me.
right. All right. Stupid friend next to him. Basically, when you're in a car, say
Hmm.
it's a manual,
Right.
because automatics are just a car that's a manual but has a computer doing the shifting for it.
Right.
Manual, you go first, second, third, blah blah blah.
Hmm.
So gas cars, it goes, and when it revs out, it's swift changing gears. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Right.
So on a Tesla, there's no gears because it's electric.
Hmm.
So what it does just goes, it just will accelerate.
Hmm.
So what it
Well,
is, instant torque, as soon as you push it down, it goes. So it's like you can be in third, fourth, fifth gear when when you would normally be in the first gear. And it was just like a roller coaster where just in like constant pressure. Even in a sports car, you get a second or it's like relief when it's changing gears and then
right.
back.
Yeah.
Even in a Lamborghini, it's quick, but Tesla's, it's just like you're getting shot into space. It's just constant and instant torque.
That's actually crazy. So, like,
Yeah,
if you look inside of the Tesla engine, is it just a bunch of computer things? Like, there's nothing. Does it take oil or anything?
I literally don't even know. I
I
don't know
actually
if you
have
have
to
to
look
get the
this up.
oil changed, but all I know is there's no like trunk or engine to look at, because the trunk is a or the engine bay, like the hood, is
Hmm.
just another trunk. So
So
that's
there's
kind of
two
cool.
trunks.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool to pull up to like a store and like pop the hood, and people are like, "What's wrong with this engine?" It's just a trunk in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
where is the engine?
it's a battery, so it's not an engine.
It's
But
literally a battery,
well, yeah, because it's electricity, and
but
I
like it
guess it's
has.
like motors or what. I don't know the technical terms, but something's got to spin the wheels,
Right.
obviously. So there's like motors or some crap on the. I don't know how it works. That's for
Tell me
smarter people.
everything. You
Me.
know it all. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know, but and I thought about it. I even ran the numbers. I'm like, okay, if I were to do a loan on it,
Right.
and I've got really good credit, perfect credit actually,
Hmm.
and with insurance, probably be $800 to $900 a month,
Hmm.
which isn't too bad.
Yeah.
But that's a lot, and it's $50,000. So, would I rather have one $50,000 car for the next 7 years,
Mhm.
because that's how much it would take to pay
Right.
it off, or five $10,000 cars?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
I think that you should. I mean, I think it would be better to just get the cheaper car right now
For sure.
and
Yeah,
then blow all your money
at a
while
casino.
you can at the casino or on chips and soda.
Doge, put it all in Doge.
Doge. And then in 55 years, retire and then die.
Yeah, I'll put it in my 401k,
Uh-huh.
and then the stock market will crash,
Mm-hmm.
and
You
I'll
lose
lose
it
it
all,
all, and
right?
then I will roam.
What more advice could you give us?
Sounds like a good life to me. No, but I mean, I wasn't even considering. I mean, it's like it's kind of just like a dream to get the Tesla, but
Right.
I know how important it is not to be committed into like a money situation. Me
Right.
personally, like if I was doing a loan, because that means, excuse me, say this job doesn't work out, I have to get another job immediately to be able to
Yeah.
pay that off.
I
So
think, yeah, I feel like for your situation, it would be better just get a
yeah,
cheap car. Not
and
cheap, but cheaper.
did I tell you what I agree. I'm gonna spend like 8 to 10,000. So that's you okay there.
Oh, so many I don't know. I have so many pillows on me. It's so,
Are you in your bed?
yeah.
Oh, nice, chillaxing.
Yeah. You
Same
already know.
here. Just kidding.
Oh,
Um,
what?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
You know, that's just embarrassing. Do you want to
I
talk
hate when that
about
happens.
video games?
I actually had something to talk about. Just kidding. Like completely
Wait,
blow off your topic.
do you remember anything about it?
The thing I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. Did I tell you? I lost it. No, I'm just kidding. Did I tell you um, what I wanted to do as far as my living situation in the future?
Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
What is?
But you wanted to have like a little community with your family.
Oh, okay, kind of, yeah. So basically, my parents are moving,
Hmm.
and they want to
Did
get
they say when?
whenever a good house comes. They're not going to compromise. They're not
Hmm.
going to get a house where it like meets three of the four essentials. They're going to wait until they get all four. For
Okay.
example, um, but one of the essentials is a lot of land. So what my plan is to do is to build a house upon that.
Uh,
Exactly. Um, build a house on that land because one, I like living with my family.
hmm.
I just like we have good relationship. And two, I I don't know. One of my biggest worries is just nothing. I don't know. I want like a house to live because I like the simple life and it's as simple as that. And if we start making um, decent money from our side endeavors, then I'll cross that bridge when that comes. But
Right.
basically, I found this house called a Boxable. Did I tell you about this?
Hmm. I
I
think
did.
so.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's basically a a house. It's it's $50,000. So right there, I mean that's like what if I work at this job for 2 years straight, I already can build it.
True.
Um,
Easily.
easily. I'll have more than enough. And um, so basically, it's a box that literally can be or it's a house that can literally be transported on the freeway, and it just like and they set it up for you. I think it costs like $5,000 or some crap to set it up.
Mhm.
So it just like folds out, and it's like 400 square feet. It comes with literally every single thing, electricity, plumbing, everything. They do it all, and it comes with everything, including like fridge, uh microwave, all that crap. It
So it's
even comes
just like pretty much just what like it comes with the house.
comes with everything you need except a bed and a couch, which is easy enough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dang.
So that right there, I mean, my room is 90 square feet. So it'd be more than 4 times my room, which is a
Hmm.
lot because I'm
Yeah.
practically living out of my room already.
Hmm.
So I don't know, that's got me excited because once I have that, I can like a whole load will be off my back
Hmm.
because I can basically live there for the rest of my life.
Would it be like solar paneled? How would you
Uh,
get
electricity,
electricity?
electricity, plumbing, all that is connected to wherever my parents' house would be connected.
Got you. Okay.
So it's just I don't know how all that stuff works. I'm assuming it like I don't know, but they'll do that for me. I'll just pay someone to do it,
That'd
and
be
then
amazing.
I'll basically give my parents you know, whatever they want
That'd
me
be
to do
crazy, actually.
monthly, and so yeah, I mean that literally. I mean that's all I'd have to do is property tax for the rest, and I wouldn't even have to do property tax because it's on my parents' land. So what I would do is probably just pay my parents a little bit, but it's like
Right.
I don't know, like $100 a year or something. So it's like,
Dang. Yeah, dude, honestly, that'd be amazing. Like
yeah,
I would want to live with my family forever, like on a
right,
property.
right. I mean, and I completely, I'm not trying to make everybody be like, wow, that's a really good life right there. Like
Hmm.
I completely know that sounds like incredibly weird to like so many people out there. But me personally, all I want to do is make my art, make my podcast, and possibly raise a family if it's comfortable. And that's my life. It
Yeah.
my side endeavors are podcast, you know, whatever work out for us, that's great. And
Hmm.
if I get a lot of money, I'm basically just gonna build a better house on my land. Like it depends on, how much, but I am completely content in living close to my family. Like I know I want to live close. I would never move far, but
Yeah.
if I could see
Right.
them like every day if I wanted, that's a perfect life in my opinion. And I could
True.
literally die happy. Um, but
Yeah, dude.
again, that's just me talking about myself for a long time.
I think that's
Um,
the thing about us is it's not like we're trying to be famous or anything. We just want to be able to l- live a life of like just like being able to do what we want and not being like
yeah,
financially worried, but
yeah,
not also have to live our lives at a full-time job that we hate.
exactly. And it's like America, land of the free. We're all free. Yes, we are, but in order to live, it's like you have to, it's like society has made it to where you have to make, spend more than half of your life working for someone
Yeah,
else.
that you hate. Most people hate their
Yeah, most
jobs.
people hate it. Most people, they wait for to go on a week-long vacation every year, if that. And they're on the weekends, they'll chill or, they'll do whatever, and that's great. And, but it's like I need to structure my life so
Yeah.
where I can die and not be like, I wasted my life.
Hmm.
Like
Yeah.
if I have a house, I can just hitchhike anywhere I want. And as long as I know I've got a house somewhere, I'm good.
Hmm.
And I'll vlog it, I'll make YouTube videos, like I'll edit out of that thing. Like, I don't know, like to
Yeah.
me, that sounds great. And I could live for the rest of my life out of that ding dong boxable. But yeah, I feel like I'm going on a tangent here,
I'm the same way.
but I don't know.
Simple.
Yeah, I mean that's just got me excited basically. It's just because it's like it would be instantly a load off my back.
Hmm.
And speaking of, I mean, this job, if everything she said is accurate, then I'll be able to work at this job for a very long time, and I don't have like any monthly payments. I have
Right.
Photoshop, and I give my parents a little bit of money and
All I all
gas
I would
insurance.
do if I was you, I would not try and get into debt. Right. At least right now.
Yeah,
Like keep it that way.
I'll never go into debt.
Yeah, just keep it that way. Like buy a car, like a cheaper car to where you don't have to get into a bunch of debt
No,
and
when I
just
buy
like
my
keep it
car,
that
I'm
way.
paying it full out.
Awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I don't ever want to go into debt, like ever. And I don't see how that could ever happen too.
I think it just kind of snowballs. Like
For
most
sure.
people, they don't see it happening. Even I didn't see it happening at certain points, but it did happen. And it's because like you buy things like on a credit card and you're like, oh, I'll just pay this off. And you buy another thing and you buy another thing. And then before you know it, you're like, oh, I have debt.
Right. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't
Yeah.
start, then you won't have to
Mhm.
worry about it.
And what's lucky for me is I'm somewhat through my parents' credit.
Hmm.
So if they have good credit, I have good credit. And if I have bad credit, they have bad credit. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm basically they're just like boosting me so much. So it's like um yes, but you need credit. You need good credit to do a lot of things in life. Um but yeah, that's hopefully people got something out of that because I feel like now I'm looking back at it, I just talked about myself and what
No,
I
I
like
think
for a
it's
while.
important. I think it was good.
Okay, cool.
Um, but yeah, if you wanna call it right here, I think this is a good place to stop for this week.
Okay, radio. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed. I really do.
And next week, hopefully we can get Dallas back on here. Um,
Hopefully it'll be an in-person.
oh, that's right.
I work Sunday to Thursday,
Hmm.
so maybe Friday, Saturday, something like that.
Yeah, so if we do it like Friday, then it probably won't be because we upload on Friday at like 1.
Right.
So it would have to be before Friday for
Okay,
it to be
so
next week. But maybe
uh,
in 2 weeks podcast it'll
right.
be
Yeah.
we'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, consider subscribing for podcasts every single ding dong Friday until the end of time. And see you next Friday.
Later.
Peace.